Hello and welcome. This is game 2 from Executive and Workhorse. I am Shaky Jakes and I'm again joined by Anubis.
Hello.
Last game we saw about, I've seen Protoss cheese, but I don't know if I've seen Protoss cheese quite like that.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that myself either. That was unfortunate for Executive that he got caught so easily, but when you scout an empty base, you know something funky's happening, and you start to wall off if you're Terran.
Exactly. And not only did he go for the proxy gateways, but also the DTs. I mean, he wanted to play this a little bit fun, and I'm interested to see what he's going to do this game. If he's going to take a more standard approach, or whether he's going to try it again. Try some more cheese. If first you don't succeed, try again.
Does definitely prefer the Dark Templars against a Terran opponent. If they use their energy on their command centers really well, you can definitely pull some wins off of a good Terran player.
And not only that, but if you can micro it well, those scans aren't going to do very well for you. And how many Terran players really get a Raven?
Yeah, I do think that you see very few Terran players getting Ravens, but they do have their turrets, and
Right, the turret.
generally when you see sort of thing go down, you start topping down the turret. It does look like he's going to be playing at least a little bit more standard this game. He has put his gateway and his pylon in his actual base this game, and is now going for gas.
Yeah, just scouting that. Executive still has yet to find his opponent, and I'm afraid by the time he gets there, he's not going to be able to get much information because it does look like Workhorse is going to be walling off.
Does look like he does have a small hole in between his barracks and his supply depot, so he should be able to slide his probe right on through there.
Yeah, looks like he might be able to, but that Marine's going to be finished very shortly, which is going to be able to clean that up. Not a whole lot for him to scout right now. Nothing cheesy going on that he needs to see. It looks like I don't know what he's doing with this probe. Oh, is he going to put down a pylon, or did he
Does know
scout
that
the
his
wrong base?
No, he does know that his opponent has to be in this third base.
Right.
So I wouldn't be the least bit surprised to see him throw down a proxy pylon in the back and not expect his opponent to
Yeah,
catch that.
he's getting that fast warp gate technology. So yeah, I think we might be seeing that from Executive very shortly. And it looks like he's putting down a hidden Twilight Council. Could he be going for the DTs again?
Very well may be.
Throwing down that forge, probably for upgrades this time. I don't see him putting down many cannons.
All right, and Workhorse
Hey,
moving
wake
out
up.
to get his natural. I don't know how much I like this. That's a pretty risky play with only 3 Marines as defense. If Executive pulled what he pulled last time, he would absolutely annihilate this expand.
Yeah, but we're not. And actually, he is throwing down a cannon. Very interesting. Maybe a little nervous about a fast push here, but he does not need to be with this command center going down. And there it is. There's the Dark Shrine. So we are going to be seeing some DTs very shortly. Warp Gate is almost finished, and he's yet to build a pylon here, but probably going to go down very soon. I know I've said that before, but the time is drawing nearer.
Executive does like to hold off on that warp-in pylon in case the opponent does happen to come across and scout it. If he builds it at the last minute, he does have an opportunity to cancel it, as opposed to if he builds it earlier, if it finishes, there's no way he can cancel it at that point.
Exactly. Workhorse going for Concussive Shell again, probably going for a fairly similar build to what he did last time, except this time he's going to have the advantage of a little bit earlier of an expansion, and
Fortunately for him, he did just use up the 50 energy on his main base. He will get another 50 on this expansion when it finishes, but I imagine he'll probably just dump that into a mule as well. There it goes.
There it lands. We do have the pylon up. The Dark Templars are spawning in. Is there any scouting ability? No, there is not. There's nothing. He's got 35 energy, and here he comes. He's going to engage with one. He needs to go ahead and send all of them in right now. He's
testing
he's
the waters,
at 44.
making sure there's not a scan. Unfortunately, he also did manage to get that engineering base, so he will be able to throw up turrets.
But he's going to be able to do a whole lot of damage to this expansion base. He throws down the scan on the
single DD. This is going to really cause him some problems.
He's going to have to lift that off, try to take out some probes, so that currently that orbital command center cannot scan, and the one in his main only has 16 energy. He is throwing down some missile turrets. Let's see if Bupkis is or Executive is going to scout that and take it out, and he's going to start hitting the main. Going to take out the engineering base.
Although this scan will go down in just a minute, I'm sure. Although he may not have enough units to deal with it now.
Going to attack with all of his SCVs, but
he only loses one DT.
Yeah, still got the other two DTs, doing a lot of damage, and he's going to have to save this orbital command center very quickly with these SCVs.
And he is warping in more DTs. And a couple of zealots also.
Safe to say that this is a fairly all-in strategy right now.
We are seeing a turret go up at the natural, and it is going to finish. This could be problematic for Executive.
But this orbital command right here in the main is taking a lot of damage, and he's able to gonna try to is able to take out the missile turret very quickly, and he's got free range inside of this base.
Does force the cancel on that upgrade. I didn't catch which one it was. I assume it was STEM, but it was almost about to finish. That's really gonna hurt.
Both players have very high income right now.
I'd really like to see Executive just push all in. There's only a couple Marines, a couple Marauders. With the forces he has right now, he could easily decimate that and take the win.
Those Zealots could do a lot of damage right now, but he is holding them back for some reason that I'm not sure of. Still, his opponent not supply blocked. He needs to... I don't think he's seen this supply depot over here.
Alright, he is now supply blocked.
And the Zealots are moving in right now. This may be enough, but those Marauders do have concussive shell. Here comes the DTs.
And the DTs from the back.
He's not attacking with them, though. There's the
GG
and there's
the
Workhorse, and the Cheese wins it for Executive in the second game. I thought, maybe Executive's going to go for a little bit normal of a strat, but he does not. He put that cannon there so his opponent could not scout his base, and he just went for it. DTs, and was very successful.
Very, very successful.